Alright guys, welcome to game number 4 of the series of Epex White versus Averse. We are looking at the monster of Epex versus the Averse Hunter team. We are looking at a Kyra Loran, Hank with being played by Gone Alone. We have Griffin being played by Shinya versus a Kraken, which is interesting. We have Parnell, who's being played by a Lighty, which will be all the more interesting to watch as we are going into game number 4. And I'm with me right now, as you can see, I do have Tattletale with me right now. Help me lock this in.
I'm looking at their picks here, and they're very much going for the defensive here, which I don't agree with at all.
Well, they did have to change something up from game number 1 of their matchup.
I feel like they didn't need to change up their picks here at all for the matchup. They needed to change up their play style. They needed to play a bit more defensive with that aggressive comp. A bit safer in that chase.
Just going for the stealth off the get-go again. He's going to be walking around. Looks like he's going into the building, maybe? Nope, he's going to fly. And he's going to start ruining the stealth, which means I don't have to whisper anymore. But yeah, he's going to be doing the same route as we saw last game on the Averse side. Wow, I just had a little bit of a brain fart. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. And I don't know, everyone seems to like this route because Cave right now is pretty much locked down because it's been done so much. You see more and more vortexes are being thrown, just trying to get as much meats ready as he can while he's eating. Throwing vortexes and then eating a meat that's nearby, going to the next meat, and just eating and so on. He has full armor. He's actually ready to fight already, and it's only, what, 50 seconds of the game?
Yeah, and I mean, it is very much you go for this spot because the choke point isn't as good. The choke point around caves pretty much means that a dome dodge is almost impossible.
They're going for a cloak dome right now.
See if they can land this here.
Oh, they're right on him. They're going to get it. There's no way they're not going to get this. And bam, there you go. He is in the dome. We got a stage 1 fight going on right now. He's just eating just for the sake of eating at this point. He has full armor. He's actually ready to fight. He's going to try and hide in this corner to try and see how much he can pull them out this way before he wraps around the building. Come on, what are you going to do? Are you going to engage, or what's going on here? As we see the Vortex coming out, connecting with both the Assault and the Medic, as he's going to be walking around taking more pot shots from the support that's just shooting him right in the butt, trying to cut off his tail with that laser cutting, not quite doing it, using the tree force protection right now. You see going back and forth, Vortex comes in, and we do see more and more Vortexes. It's not doing all that much damage as he's trying to do what he can. Doesn't look like it's a 3-point Vortex, though, because I haven't seen him use anything else yet.
Yeah, no, it will be a 3-point Vortex here. He's going for that 3-point build. You can tell because he kills things such as Mammoth Birds straight out of that.
For those of you that don't know, Mammoth Birds have essentially 3 meats in them, and with 3 points in Vortex, it kills because there's 3 meats. If you have 2 points in Vortex, it takes it almost none. It takes about 2/3 of the health. You can get 1 point in Vortex. Oh, and we have the Assault right now getting Vortex into a plant. They are on health damage, and they're going to be pushing him further north. Vortex pushes them back, and it does actually give him a little bit of space. We should see another Vortex coming out in 3, 2, 1, and do we see another Vortex? There it is. Vortex comes in, doesn't quite connect though, because he was able to just dodge downwards as he's going to be trying to run as far as he can. Vortex coming in just a little bit early on that high ground because the Assault's not quite able to get up there yet. He's thinking they're a little bit faster than they are, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No,
if you think the Hunter team's faster, you're going to get your space, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to go for that evolve here, but it's whether the Hunter team can be on him fast enough. Like, he's actually not going into the building as much as he should be here.
He's evolving inside the building. They're right on top of him. Do they know that, though? Oh, they're checking the building. They know he's got to be inside. Dome is actually still going to be on cooldown, won't it? It's be on cooldown for what?
It will be on
seconds?
Cooldown. It's how much damage Lighty can get down here on the evolving Kraken.
3 points Aftershock.
This could be pretty brutal for them inside this building here. There's the Aftershock. Dome actually came down.
Shield comes in, and he does get a little bit of protection, not much, but right now we do see the support right now is trying, it's got stealth bounce, Orbital does come down, knocks him out of it, Vortex comes in, brings the support down to half health, Aftershock comes in, and it doesn't connect, it does connect, bringing the support down to 1 HP, down he goes on the ground, sorry, not the support, we're looking at Trapper here, sorry, and support is actually still up and around, so right now the Trapper's revived with 1 strike on Shinya, as right now they're going to be chasing Call Shenanigans. However, they did get him down to about 60% HP, and he's going to be looking for armor, trying to get something to protect himself, as he is at stage 2 now, pushing eastward.
So great defensive orbital there from Gone Alone on that Hank. Does save him, but it does push his team into very awkward positions and allows that aftershock to come through. I'm surprised the aftershock actually didn't do more there. I was expecting it to hit on the support as well and take him down, but it actually only hits onto Shinya on that Griffin. So he only gets one end tab and loses just under half his health.
Yeah, and right now they are catching up to the monster right now. We do see they are getting close. Let's take a look at the Trapper and see where he is in relative to the monster. As you see right there, the call shenanigans isn't right around there. We see the Trapper just trying to push his way up to keep him locked down from getting in those caves. Because if they go into caves when it's a 3-point aftershock build, that's going to be damaging.
Yeah, the Hunters shouldn't chase here into this caves. They should set up. They should have maybe Assault run in and get some vision and sight on him.
Yep. And
they
just force the
should
dome after
not
he leaves.
go into this cave.
However, he is going to be able to get all the meats he wants. He is full armor, and right now the Assault and Medic are looking to flush him out of the caves, as he is going to be trying to force his way west. Trapper is in position, though, for the dome, so they will be able to get the dome off. However, that's still into another set of caves. That's going to hurt him. You see the Aftershocks coming in, doesn't connect. Shield is popped, but it doesn't actually connect with him, so he takes no damage out of that, as he's going to be going west onto the Wayward Sun. Right now, the Griffin is in position, trying to see what he can do, but he's not able to get into those caves. Aftershock coming in. This one connects, however, dealing damage to the Assault. And the Assault doesn't have shield at this point. He's low, down to 1% HP. Down he goes on the ground. Medic not able to get the res up. They're going to try and do what they can to get him up on the ground. Aftershock comes in, does connect with the Medic. Yes, it does. Down to about half HP. Getting shielded, though, and trying to mitigate that second shot with the Vortex. Looks like the Assault's going to go down here, though, and he's going to be a free meat snack. Sorry, 2 meat snack, but he's going to be free for free.
Yeah, so it's a poor choice here of going for the 2-2 split here rather than a 3-1 split. By having Hank outside the cave.
Oh man, he's not scared anymore. What's scarier than a monster? A not scared monster. That's scary. He's going right up to him. He's like, you don't have your Assault, you don't have damage. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm such a good time.
Great ults are going to come through though. That's going to do so much.
Orbital does come in, we get the Aftershock coming in, bringing everyone down to half HP. Medic right now getting those heals, just knocking them right around, trying to get as much healing as you can. Getting knocked around though on his own, trying to get everyone else healed up. Support right now getting nailed with that Aftershock, bringing him down, putting him on the ground. I think the Medic is actually just running at this point. Yep, Medic is now running away, puts the Accelerator on to get as far as possible, jumping just so he doesn't get slowed. Trapper's going to be running towards the eastern side, and they're going to be splitting up to try and control exactly how much they go down and how quickly, trying to buy time until that dropship comes in.
The Trapper actually wasn't in that fight doing damage when the Kraken was engaging. I think they could have got a lot more.
Oh, they got the support back up. So it is, there are 2 of them up right now. They are close right now as they're running in the river, getting slowed down and kind of swimming together, holding hands.
So Laurent actually went back for Gone Alone there, which is a risky move, but I think it's going to pay off for that game.
Yeah, it means that they have 2 alive, and yeah, we see Shenanigans is going for stage 3 at this point. He is at actually only half HP with the stage 3 boost on his health pool. So it is half HP, so it's not going to be the end of the world, so they do still have a chance. They just have to play the next fight perfectly, and they could be able to get this monster and get him knocked down. It's all about the relay at this point.
Yeah, definitely all about that relay fight, and it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. The dropship should be down in time. Shenanigans will have to face them all.
And we see right now that they did change up and go Vortex Aftershock with 3 points on each, and then stage 3 was 3 points in the Lightning Strike. Dropship, however, is spawning right on top of them on the western side, where they do have sight of the relay, so they'll be able to keep him off it, but they are a good distance away, which means he's going to be full armor when he engages here.
The team just have to be as spread as they can here. They have to avoid getting hit by that Aftershock.
Yep.
That's their complete focus in this fight here.
When you see a Kraken that's doing an Aftershock build, it's better off just to get yourself into a flat terrain that allows you to have good sight lines when you have a Hank on your team as well. Specifically for that composition, because it allows you to basically spread up as far as you can. Hank has clear sight lines, which means that as much as the Kraken might be able to see you with Vortex and get a little bit of damage, you won't be able to get multiple hits, which means the shield will be able to block almost all of it.
And whilst this is going to be a very hard fight for the Hunter team, I feel like they could actually pull this one back. They have enough damage on Kraken already.
They have Cornell back in. Lightning Strike comes in, does connect, shield gets popped on the Assault. Does go down to half on the shield. However, that's no health damage, so there's no skin off his back. Aftershock coming in. Does connect with the support, bring him down to half HP. Vortex comes in to follow up. Going to be looking like it's going for the connection. Does connect with the support. We got an orbital coming in to help get him off, and it doesn't quite get him off. He's trying to keep himself protected by the orbital. Aftershock comes in, shield comes in, protects the assault, keeping him up. We see right now, we see more and more damage getting mitigated by that shield. Hank is just rocking it with the shield. We see another lightning strike comes in, shield guards it, and he's not able to deal any damage with it, and he's going to be looking for that support, trying to get rid of him, because that shield is going to be a nuisance. We see Aftershock going in for the support, does connect, bring him down to half HP. Vortex coming in, lightning strike is going to be going for the finish, doesn't quite get it. More and more HP is going to be dropping on the support. Down he goes on the ground. Medic's going to be looking for a quick bring up with that, going to be throwing those healing rays at him from a distance. Aftershock coming in on this assault, going to be doing a little bit of damage, but the shield is popped just before. We see it right now, lightning strike comes in, does connect with the Trapper. Trapper right now is low on about half HP, go down he goes. Medic right now is going for the revive on the support. He's almost needs about 2 more grenades, and up he comes.
The Rockets just need to connect, and this is over.
Almost got him, just needs a little bit more, and he'll get him. Epex Shenanigans is down to about 5% HP, 2% HP, needs about 1 more rocket to connect with him in the face, and he's down. He's running to get that armor, and he's not going to be able to get that space. They're keeping on the pursuit.
Oh my word, that was so close.
So close.
But then they don't need to chase here. They shouldn't chase.
I don't know.
As much as he doesn't have the armor and they can force him off food, they might put themselves in bad positions here, especially if he's going towards caves.
Because all he has to do is pull them north and run for the relay. You're right.
And he could also
far enough.
You could also pull them into caves with full armor, and even though he's on so little health, he would still lose that.
Yeah. You see right now they're just taking out the Tyrant, that way they don't have to worry about it. Because Tyrant is Fury.
It is now on Lighty. Lighty is now the main issue in this fight. Yep. He is going to be the one to carry this. Loran and Gong alone are going to have to keep him up as much as they can. If they can
and they're just killing all the food right now, just trying to get rid of it so it's rotten by the time the fight starts. Because it's going to come out of every little bit of armor.
If they can keep Lighty alive in this, then they win. But the thing is, if Shenanigans gets down Gong alone and Loran, then it's pretty much over. So whilst his focus should be on Lighty because that's the damage, you also get the issue of he can't actually take down Lighty.
He knows where they are. He knows they're in that corner. He's going to go for the lightning strike. Doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. They're able to dodge it in just the last second with their jetpacks because they are fully recharged. And right now they're just trying to pull him as far into that corner as possible. Dropship's coming in 5 seconds. Vortex going to be going in. Doesn't quite get it. Aftershock comes in. It does connect. Yep, but shield is popped by the assault at the last second just to make sure that he doesn't take any damage. Vortex coming in, doesn't connect. Lightning strike going in. It does connect with the support. Brings it down to about 10% HP. Getting slapped around, getting healed by that medic. Aftershock going to be a 3 times connect. No, just 2 when he gets knocked around. Vortex does come in, finish off the support, who's not going to be on the dropship. As we see right now, we see half armor coming in on the monster. Going to be coming with Vortex. Going to be going for that medic. We're going to see an Aftershock coming in and doesn't connect. Yep, but down goes the medic. We're going to see about 1/3 armor. He's going to be able to get the swipe off. It's going to come down to whether or not he can wipe it. And no, Epex is going to run at this point. He has to run. Dome comes out, doesn't connect! Just on the outside, able to keep himself outside. We see more and more. He's using it as a protection. However, they do have to save the medic, so he's going to have to drop it. And right now, they're on the pursuit of the monster. He's almost done. He's at a sliver of armor. He's on health damage. He is on health damage.
One more hit. Shinya just needs to get around the corner.
Shinya, just shoot him! Shinya, shoot him!
He gets a few shots.
He gets a sliver. It needs 1 bullet from an SMG. He can just spray and pray. 1% HP. Armor regen is coming in, giving him a little bit of help, but nothing else.
This is... I don't think they're going to get the dropship. I think this is game for Shenanigans. He should be able to pull this.
He needs to get full armor, though. I don't know. He's in a very bad position. He's eaten a lot of food. At this point, he's been, what, full armor 4 times now? That doesn't leave much in regards to food. He'll be going in at half armor. Oh my, did you just get slapped by a mammoth bird? What happened to you? Yes, you did. You got slapped by a mammoth bird, Lighty. Why? Why would you go near the mammoth birds? Mammoth birds are mean. You see right now, Shenanigans has no choice but to go for the ball, Chinian.
That's game.
Oh no.
Such a close game. They need to They're
They need to
doing
split
well
up
here,
at
though.
this point.
They're splitting. They're splitting.
Yeah, okay. They need to be splitting, and they're just killing all food at this point.
Lighty at the moment is the one with the least health here, so they're gonna let
Yeah.
Lighty go down. I actually think they should let Shinya go down rather than Lighty.
I don't think they have a choice, really. I think it's going to be Lighty regardless. Oh, Lightning Strike comes in, doesn't go on. Shield gets popped anyway, though. So he's going to be going for it. However, he does know that he is going to be on the chase.
Shinya needs to run here. There's 20 seconds left on the dropship.
Yep.
Shenanigans
is keeping his distance because he knows he's almost out of health. Oh, he pops the Super Soldier, bring him down to 1% HP and no shield.
He's actually trying to die out here because he wants to hit that dropship.
Oh,
he knows Shinya's safe where he is. He wants to die out, but Shenanigans is trying to actually wait.
Oh, and dropship timer's done, and there it is. He's going to put him down now.
Well played by Shenanigans, and that's the damage gone from the team. That's
no.
Lighty, and that's
Dropship's coming
like
down, though, in 30. So
that's
all
why
Shinya has to do
Shinya
is
should have
live.
been the one to go down rather than Lighty.
I think they wanted just to bring Lighty up to full HP, just because they knew he was low.
But he gains an end tab for that. Even if they survive the next dropship, he gains an end tab for that. And I don't think they have enough damage.
If they get a good orbital, they might just get it, though. It comes down to the orbital at this point.
It's
See right now, Vortex coming in. Lightning Strike is going right for the support. He doesn't want that orbital. Aftershock's coming in and doesn't connect. Yes, it does. Bring down the support down the one side. Orbital does get thrown just in panic, trying to keep himself alive. Keeping himself barely protected. Medic right now is going to be in trouble because Lightning Strike does connect, bringing the medic down. Support's got to run. Support is actually close right now, trying to keep himself alive. It's going after Shinya. He'll be able to pick up the medic, however. Medic right now is getting revived. Shinya right now is down and out, going onto the ground as Kraken does see them running away. He's going to be getting those quick little snacks. However, they did almost get him, even without the orbital connecting. They buy time, and he goes on the... Oh, man. This is ridiculous.
Oh, he finds a mammoth bird. That's got to be it. It's got to be it. Gone Alone's going to run. He doesn't have his cloak. Gone Alone's going down here.
Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Lightning Strike is just barely out of it because he does play Ringer on the Rosie, protecting him a little bit. Aftershock in effect, and he did burn all his jetpack going up, and he does get Vortex. Down he goes. So the medic's got to survive another minute 13 on her own. Kyra, hero medic, has got to be alive. As he's standing right on the evolve point.
Is he going to run the right direction to it? Where's he running to?
He's running to the relay. He's going to the relay.
No, that's game over. That's game over.
No. I don't know. Medic and artillery shot. She's going for the artillery shots. Can Loran land the artillery shot? That's what this is going to come down to.
I mean, even then, Kraken just goes for him. It's 45 seconds left.
Oh, but burn time. Burn time. Oh, overshot a little bit. See, more of these artillery shots are just going a little bit over. He needs to aim a little bit higher so it comes down. He's burning everything, trying to get into position. There's 30 seconds left on the dropship. He's hitting trees. Oh, and the artillery shot's just barely missing. Oh, and he stops. He stops.
Stops and goes for him. That's it. That's it.
Lightning Strike doesn't connect, and it does connect, bring him down to almost no HP. Able to keep up. Aftershock going for the connection. Doesn't connect. It does connect, and down goes the medic. Monster wins. He'll confirm.
GG.
Oh, man.
Pulls the game. In the closest game
Really
I have ever seen.
You guys made me piss myself.
One more hit.
Oh man, that was ridiculous. Like, you can just see the HP is just dropped. Like, you see 47k damage done by Monster, 31k healing. Like, with the shields and with the Kyra heals, like, they were mitigating so much damage. 47k, that's enough to kill the entire team, what? 4 times over? 5 times over?
Yeah.
Like, it's so ridiculous.
It was just that I have to give that to Shenanigans. That was very well played there with the management on the Hunters. That's the only reason, like, the stage 3 fight started, and they played that so well that they almost won the game. But by that time, someone had gone down, and then it was pretty much just the fact that Shenanigans was able to manage the timers so well was the reason he pulled that.
Yep. Oh man, that's ridiculous game. Oh my goodness. I gotta clean my pants because I just about shat myself from excitement.
Oh my, I was vouching for Averse. I don't even know who to vouch for anymore.
ridiculously close games, ridiculously good games though, and we go into game number 5 of the series, in a best of 5 series. Right now they have to decide what side they're going to be putting in.
I mean,
So
it's hard for them to decide what map are we on here is the question.
yep, and that's going to play a factor.
And you have to think to themselves, after a game where they managed to almost take Shenanigans down,
Who has pick of what side?
White does.
Oh man.
White can choose Shenanigans or their Hunter team here.
Yeah.
But, like, you think to yourself, I was thinking to myself, if it goes to a tiebreaker, they're going to pick Shenanigans because, of course, if it goes to a tiebreaker, it means Shenanigans would have had to have won, which means 2 for each monster. But after that game being so close, you will have to think to yourself, which side are they going to go for? I still think they're going to go for that monster side.
Well, monsters have won every game, so it makes sense to go for the monster pickup on this side, which is why we're sitting in that lobby. But we'll have to see what they pick, because ultimately it still have to be decided. We don't know. We don't know.
Oh man, my heart's racing.
Ridiculous.
Oh man, that's a highlight right there.
Yep.
Just the one more shot with the.
Yep, one more. That's all I needed. He literally just could have, like, if he sprayed and he connected with a single shot, and I think he was spraying as much as he could, but oh man,
It was just line of sight.
One stray bullet could have got him.
It was just line of sight breaks.
Yep.
From Shenanigans.
Yeah, just Shenanigans able to lock him down and just keep himself up with 1% HP. Most monsters would have given up on that 1%. He was like, nope, I'm taking this.
You gotta think to yourself as well, though. Why let Lighty go down over Shinya there?
No idea.
I mean, oh, wow.
And it looks like it's going to be Shenanigans playing the tiebreaker.
When he was running, those rockets, so many of them missed because of that spread. And you got to think to yourself, how much was that game on luck then because of that rocket spread?
No idea. And it looks like they want a rematch. They want that win against Call Shenanigans.
Oh man, what map are we coming onto here?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, so let's make sure we got that right. Yeah. Okay, so it's 2-2 in a best of 5 series, and map's gonna be Orbital Drill. All right, guys. So we're gonna be doing a quick fade in, fade out as we're going to game number 5, tiebreaker of the series in ridiculousness, and we're gonna be going into it.
So you guys are picking monster, right?
Yep.
We're gonna ban Kraken.
Oh no, the new rules aren't up.
Oh, are you sure? Hold on.
I can link you one sec.
Yeah, and right now they're just doing their ban, so we're listening in on this.
Wait, one sec.
I'm just looking at the rest of the brackets.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, just in case anyone's wondering, Eyes on You versus Natural Selection. Eyes on You won. So the winner of this game will go on against Eyes on You. Salge versus Xenomorph. Salge won. And Eclipse versus KPV. KPV won, so it is going to be KPV versus Salge, so we were right on that one. Epex Black versus Taw. Epex Black won. Stage 3 versus Ninja Penguins. Ninja Penguins cleared it. So, Penguins. Penguins? Yeah. And we have Survivors of Sheer versus No Hope. Survivors of Sheer actually beat No Hope, by the way.
And beat Sith.
Oh, they did! What?
Knocked Sith out. One of the new teams coming into this.
Oh my, Survivors of Sheer in the semi, as the rest of the brackets are still waiting to be played and figured out.
I linked you it.
Oh man, you've got to think to yourself though, this is so harsh here for whichever team goes through on this match. Because they're up against Eyes on You after this, and then either Salge or KPV.
Yeah, so it's going to be a tough climb for them, and looks like they're ready to earn it every step of the way, whichever team wins this, because this is a ridiculous series.
Best of 5 series coming into this between...
Oh, man.
Oh.
ridiculous. I think I don't know what. There's no other word to describe this other than heart pounding. Just seeing how close to death he was and able to clear it up.
I don't even know who I'm meant to support here. I don't even know who I feel like I support here.
So, it's Averse that has the choice, right? Over Monster just confirmed. So they had choice and they picked Hunter's side.
No, it's White that have choice.
Oh, White has choice?
White has choice. White chose
Oh, it's
monster
right
side.
side that has choice in tiebreaker?
Yeah, it's Team B that have choice, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Let's see. I thought it was the other way around. Just looking this up now. Wins 3 rounds, wins a match.
It's
overall draw.
Right
At
that
match
has
2
side.
team on the right
Yeah,
side.
we're
Yep,
going
nope.
with
Yeah,
Val
it's-
and Val and Griffin.
So Epex
Okay,
has the choice.
Kraken.
That's why it's.
Hank and
Yeah.
Parnell.
Okay, good luck, have fun.
I mean, it definitely, they would have
Good
gone
luck,
for
guys.
Good luck.
legendary.
So we are going into game number 5 of the best of 5 series. We're going to do a quick fade in, fade out as we are going in, and picks are done, map is set, and we are good to go. So we will be back in just a moment, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We are just getting this game set up for a quick editing.